A woman's sex drive will skyrocket when you stop believing the lies you've been told about what turns women on, because most of what you hear is surface-level nonsense and outdated myths. Think you need perfect looks, endless money, or cheesy pickup lines? Think again, because real attraction operates on a much deeper psychological level, rooted in biology, subconscious signals, and emotional resonance. And right now I'm going to show you 8 powerful techniques that actually work and have been proven to spark raw, primal desire in a woman's mind and body. And if you stick around for the last one, it'll challenge everything you thought you knew about attraction and show you how to flip the script and have her craving you without chasing her ever again. This is Psychology 20, and we break down the hidden truths about attraction that nobody else is telling you. 1. Make her feel like you could take her but choose not to. When she feels your physical strength, your calm confidence, and the way you carry yourself, it stirs something primal inside her. But here's the twist: you don't act on it. You let her feel your dominance through subtle, controlled actions, not aggressive moves. For example, you move her gently out of your way with one hand firm but completely in control, and then without missing a beat, you smirk slightly and continue talking about something completely unrelated. That quiet restraint creates unbearable sexual tension. She feels your power, but also senses your control, and that contrast sets her nervous system on fire. Because when a man can show he's strong enough to dominate, but wise enough not to abuse it, it activates ancient attraction, triggers that go far beyond logic or words. 2. Trigger her imagination through suggestive storytelling, because most men go straight for physical compliments, which are fine, but they fade fast. The real power lies in the mind, when you tell a story that hints at sensuality without ever being explicit. You bypass her defenses and slip straight into her imagination. Maybe you describe a night you were out and mention the sound of the music, the heat of the room, the way someone's breath hit your neck, but you never reveal the ending. You just leave it there and change the subject. The genius of this is that she'll start inserting herself into that story without even realizing it, and that mental movie she plays in her head will turn her on faster and deeper than any direct line or compliment ever could. This is psychological seduction, and it works better than anything you've ever tried. 3. Use unpredictability to keep her body guessing. Routine kills arousal. When every text, touch, and move is predictable, her body stops responding. Desire dies in patterns. Instead, mix up your rhythm. Whisper something filthy when she's expecting a sweet compliment, or pull back just slightly when she's leaning in for more. This unpredictability triggers her dopamine system and keeps her body chemically craving you like an addictive drug. Most guys struggle here because they don't know when to push forward and when to pull back, and that timing is everything. It's a dance. And if you've ever felt like you were second-guessing every move or worried you'd say the wrong thing, don't worry, because inside the members area of Psychology 20, I break down step by step how to read her signals and spark attraction on demand using proven psychological patterns. 4. Draw attention to her hidden desires, because every woman has secret fantasies she rarely admits even to herself. When you drop subtle hints that you see her deeper side, it flips a switch in her subconscious. Maybe you tease her lightly about being too innocent, while holding eye contact just a beat too long. The teasing pulls her private thoughts to the surface and makes her crave the experience of letting go around you. And the truth is, most women are starving for a man who gives them permission to release that wild, hidden part of themselves. 5. Build sexual tension outside the bedroom, because the biggest mistake men make is thinking arousal starts when the clothes come off, but in reality it starts long before that, in the way you touch her in everyday moments. When you brush her hip as you pass by, or lean in close enough for her to feel your breath while saying something completely normal, her brain begins to wire desire to your presence. These innocent touches flood her system with anticipation and make her body crave more, even if she doesn't fully understand why. This is how you train her nervous system to respond to you automatically with attraction. 6. Show shameless desire without desperation. Look at her like you're undressing her in your mind, but then switch the subject casually, as if you're completely in control. That kind of look sends a rush of heat through her body, because she knows you want her, but you're not needy for it. It's confidence, without pressure, and it makes her feel desired yet safe, which is the golden formula for turning on a woman's sex drive on a biological level. 7. Give her a taste of risk. Take her somewhere slightly forbidden or thrilling. A rooftop, a secluded spot, a dimly lit corner at a party. That small sense of danger raises adrenaline, and adrenaline is chemically linked to sexual arousal. It makes her heart race and her breath quicken, and suddenly she's more alive and more open to experiences. That rush bonds you in her mind, and her body starts associating you with excitement, which only intensifies her craving, and 8. Leave her wanting more. This is one of the most powerful principles in psychology. Scarcity fuels desire. Right when things are at their hottest, when she's fully engaged and thinking this might be the moment, you walk away with a grin and end the night on your terms. You leave her aching, wondering when she'll get more. And that space you create triggers obsessive thoughts. She'll replay the night over and over, her imagination filling in the gaps with more intensity than any real moment could deliver. When you understand these 8 psychological triggers, you don't chase her sex drive, you awaken it. You don't try to impress her. You activate the primal codes that have shaped attraction for thousands of years. And here at Psychology 20, we go deep into these dynamics so you can become the kind of man who doesn't beg for attention, but effortlessly commands desire. If this resonated with you and you want the full blueprint on how to master attraction psychology, read women like a map and spark powerful sexual tension without ever being weird or fake, then check the pinned comment or go to the members tab right now to join us inside Psychology 20. You're one decision away from unlocking a level of success with women that most men never even know exists.